Hey, what's up, you guys? This is your Michael Probodinsky, and it's Michael here, coming at you with an Archfiend deck profile. I doubt you guys are really expecting this deck. Yeah, it's a weird deck, actually. It's a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but don't expect to win. I'm just going to put that out there. Like, the deck is not amazing, but you're going to surprise a lot of people with it if you play it somewhere. But it's a lot of fun to play. It's a real goof around deck. Like, if you're just sitting down playing with a couple friends, like, this is a fun deck to just pull out and just mess around with. But yeah, it's not very competitive, but it's still a lot of fun. It's a really fun deck to just mess around with and just play casually. And I really just enjoy playing with my friends and pulling this deck out just because it can do some goofy shit. But anyways, I'll just jump right into it. First off, you're playing the 3 Archfiend Emperor, the First Lord of Horror. Yes, just a bunch of big old demons. He's really good because he can just be normal summoned. Just right out of the bat, you can normal summon him, but his attack is half, so he becomes 15, and he's very weak at that point. But he still has his awesome effect where you can banish an Archfiend monster from your graveyard to just pop a monster on field. So, I mean, that's pretty good. And he still keeps his 8 stars, so like if you have one already on field, you can make a Felgrand or something, so that's pretty cool. Then you got your 3 Archfiend Commander. Archfiend, like, he's your main power card, like he's the one that'll just make all the combos move for your deck. You can special summon him by destroying 1 Archfiend card on the field, and then, yeah, so you just destroy an Archfiend card on the field, special summon him, and then he can't attack the turn you do that. That's the only downfall with him, but yeah, that's really it. And he's really good just because a lot of Archfiend cards get effects whenever they're destroyed, so it helps out a lot. Moving on to your search part, Archfiend Harris, she's probably the best card of the deck. Just searches out whatever Archfiend card you need whenever she's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. By a card effect or destroyed by battle, so like anytime she really hits the graveyard, you're going to get a search off of her. So that's really good in that aspect. So you're just getting all the things you need all the time, and you're usually just setting up your hand for what you want to do. Really good. Moving on, I'm only running 2 Cavalry. Cavalry is amazing, but he clogs because his effect is kind of specific because he has to be destroyed by a card effect on field to get his effect. So he's not like Harris where you can just send him to the graveyard and get his effect, but his effect is really good because he just special summons a Archfiend monster from the graveyard. So the really cool combo with him is say you have a Harris in grave and then you have him on field, you special summon your commander, you destroy him, special summon Harris, and then yeah, you got a bit of a defense going, and it's pretty cool. Fun little combo that this deck can do. But yeah, oh god, where did I put everything? There we go. But yeah, that's all the Archfiends. Not running any of the old guys because the old guys are kind of terrible. Moving on to the non-Archfiends, you got the 2 Armageddon Knights to send your Harrises to grave, and sometimes you're even going to send Commander and Emperor to grave just because you're also running Archfiend Roar, which will allow you to special summon them and call the Haunteds to get it back. So yeah, I mean, you really just send whatever the hell you want with that card, with Armageddon, but yeah, really that's it. And then I run 2 Summoner Monk. A lot of people don't run Summoner Monk in this deck, but I really enjoy Summoner Monk because I actually run quite a few spells, and it helps out a lot because you can just you can normal summon Summoner Monk, activate his effect, bring out Armageddon Knight, activate his effect, send Harris, search out whatever the hell you want. So it's a really cool combo, and then you can just set up with a rank 4. So it's pretty cool, it helps out a lot, and yeah, it's just good. And then finally, the very last monster, you're running the 1 Tour Guide because Tour Guide is just Tour Guide. You're running Fiends, you're gonna run Tour Guide. So that was the last of the monsters. Moving on to spells. Yeah, the Snatch Steal of the deck. You got Downfall, or no, Falling Down, sorry. Falling Down is just amazing. If you control an Archfiend card, so you can even have your field spell on field, and you can just take one of your opponent's monsters. Plain and simple. Just take the monster, and every time on their standby phase, you take 800 damage. This card is amazing. I love this card so much. It's the whole reason I wanted to build this deck, because Snatch Steal just recently got banned again, so I was like, I kind of like taking my opponent's monsters. I read this card, I'm like, okay, I'm going to build a deck around with this card, and it's just amazing. I just love this card so much. Then you're running the 2 field spell, Archfiend Palabyrinth, I think is how you say it.
Labyrinth.
Palabyrinth.
Palabyrinth. Swag.
Archfiend Swag Dank.
Swag Dank Kush Bro.
Swag Dank Kush Bro bruh. But anyways, this card is really good. It gives all your monsters a 500 attack boost, so everything just becomes monstrous. And its other effect is kind of odd. You can target one Archfiend monster you control, banish one Fiend-type monster on the field, special summon one monster from your deck with the same level. Special summon Archfiend card from your deck with the same level as that targeted monster. So it's just really easy to make all kinds of different leveled like XEs. So like you can have Harris on field and a commander. You target the commander, banish the Harris, and then get another commander and special summon out like a Photon Strike Bouncer or something like that. That's just kind of the things this deck does. Then you've played the 2 Stormforce, because you have a lot of big guys, and tributing your opponent's monsters is awesome. Oh shit, 3 Stormforce.
Yeah, Jesus.
That was, yeah, 3 Stormforce, because like I said, you play a lot of big shit, and it's fun tributing your opponent's monsters. And then got the 2 Mass Change second, because, yeah, I'm running Dark Claw because everything's dark. Yeah,
Why
Dark
wouldn't
Claw.
you?
Exactly. Then 2 Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is amazing. I don't have a Regeki in the deck because I didn't have a Regeki to spare, so the 2 Dark Hole is good. 2 MST because MST, and the Foolish because you want to get shit in the grave. That was all the spells. Like I said, I run a decent amount of spells, so that's why I thought Summoner Monk isn't like a big, like, it doesn't hurt the deck as much. Like, that's why I run the Summoner Monk, because a lot of trap spells. Moving on to the traps, you got the 2 Archfiend Roar. It is basically their Call of the Haunted, except it only lasts a turn, and you pay 800 life points. And it doesn't equip, so it just pulls them back from the graveyard. The best thing is, really the only thing you want to do with this card is you activate it on your opponent's end phase, bring back a Harris, Harris dies on end phase, and then you get your search. That's really the main thing you do with this card. And then the 2 calls to bring back your Emperor and your Commanders. The 2 Dark Bribes, because you don't want your opponent stopping your things from going off. And then just the staple stuff. Compulse, Bottomless, and Ring of Destruction, because Ring of Destruction is amazing, and so are all that other shit.
The errata doesn't matter.
Yeah, the errata really doesn't matter. It's still an amazing card.
The errata just basically says you can't OTK your opponent with this.
Exactly.
And it's still like really good.
But yeah, that was the main deck. 40 cards. Like I said, it's pretty good. Don't expect to win anything with it, but it's still good. Moving on to the extra deck. The 1 Tachyon, just because Tachyon's at 8 and he's good, I guess. Heliopolis, because 8 and good. Felgren, because he's the best 8 you got. I don't think I really need to explain any of this.
Yeah.
Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger, because you run 6s, and it's easy to make him afterwards. You run the Strike Bouncer, because best 6 you got. I actually want to run a second one, but I don't own one, so can't run the second one, but I really want to. Gauntlet Launcher, because he's amazing. Destroy 2 things, and then you can make Gaia Charger. But yeah, that's 6s. Moving on to the 4s, you got the Arc, Exciton, Castell, Dweller. It's 4s. Like, this is all real generic shit. And 3s, you got Acid Golem. Like, there's a reason I run these certain XEs for the 3s, because the big thing with this is a lot of XEs, you'll miss your timing with Harris, so you got to run ones that their effects do not clash. So with him, his effect happens on end phase, so she will still get her effect. You detach, and then he will not be destroyed, so she will get her effect. Leviathan, I run it because I banish a lot of shit. Levair. Sorry. Damn it. Levair.
I have to correct you sometimes.
Sometimes. Only sometimes. Levair, she'll miss her timing because his effect immediately has to resolve after the detach. so she will miss his timing. But you banish a lot of shit with this deck, so you need him to get it back. And then Zen mains because you won't miss timing with it, because his effect happens at the end of the turn, where he has to pop something and you detach on the destruction, so her effect would still kick. That's the only reason I run them. Then finally, the 2 Darkglow, because mass change, dark monsters, I don't think, yeah, that stuff.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was the deck. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you guys hated it, I'd love to hear it in the comments. And if you guys loved it, I'd love to hear it in the comments.
Or if you didn't love it, punch him in the face.
Yes, yes, you can come find me and punch me in the face if you really just hated it that much. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. If you enjoyed it so much, loved hearing my voice, loved hearing Jordan's voice. You actually didn't hear the dog this time. That was amazing.
I think in the beginning they did.
They might have, yeah, they might have actually in the very beginning. But yeah, I don't know if you heard the dog, but if you guys enjoyed it that much, please subscribe. We'd love to see you guys join this little family we got going on here. But anyways, yeah, that's it. See ya.